Oh,
Goodness.
me.
Was it? Yeah. I just realised you were finishing my sentence. I was really confused for a second there.
Welcome back to Luke and Meg.
Hi,
I just want to
everyone.
quickly get this out right off the bat. I'm sick of going to Airbnbs on this tour where they have positive affirmations on the wall.
Yeah, with
I'm sick
animals.
of walking into a bedroom and reading the phrase, think happy thoughts with a koala smiling at me.
That's so fun. Oh my God, that's exclusively going to be our
On
new
the wall,
house.
it just says, keep it simple, live, laugh, live, love, laugh is one of them. And one in the bedroom just says like,
Smile or
keep
something.
smile
Keep
smile
smiling.
more.
But it's got a staffy smiling, which is very cute.
Yeah, but
I
I
am-
know that the intentions are positive. Looking at it makes me depressed.
Yeah,
It makes
see,
me not want to live, not want to love, and not want to laugh.
We are at two opposite spectrums there because there are some people like you who are just like, fuck that shit. Like, as soon as you see something, like, don't tell me what to do. Like, you're like, how fucking dare you? I'll be happy if I want to be happy.
This is not like a problem I have with authority. I just think it's lame.
You just said you get depressed over it, and you're like, you literally said before, you're like, don't tell me. You're
No,
like,
it makes me sad that people need that. Like to be happy. Can't you just exist in a positive mindset without a wall telling you to?
brother, I don't think you're existing like that. At least I'm feeling positive, you know?
No, I feel
You-
positive about other things
the
in
way-
life. Just not koalas smiling at me with an Instagram quote underneath.
The way that you are talking currently is quite literally the opposite of being positive.
There's a quokka up there and it's telling me to relax.
Yeah.
You
Adorable.
relax. All right, maybe the quokka's got a point. I probably need to relax.
You're like, I don't have a problem with authority, but also don't tell me what to do.
No, I just have a problem with like quokkas telling me how to think.
So we've had a very, very good week. We were in Broome. We had lots of stuff happen. We had a great show.
Dude, we had like kind of a week off. Oh, I mean, on our standards, we still
Yeah.
worked the entire time.
Yes.
But it was hot.
It was like
So that's like a holiday.
yeah, it was like a work holiday because even though we were working, we were in the sun. Like,
I also did spend a lot of time in that pool. I'm not going to lie. I didn't do as much work as I would usually do. I went for a run on a 37-degree day in Broome, and they don't do shade there.
brother, you have some demons in you that just, oh God, you're something else.
They've never done, like no one knows what shade is there. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
They only really know sun.
Yeah, which is awesome for me. I loved it. I was a baked cookie all week. I was just sizzling on the ground.
Yeah.
Watch me fluff up. Yum, 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 skin cancer.
If
Give
I'm
it to
like
me.
not on the side of a road, so in a foreign place, almost throwing up and passing out, I'm like, oh, I haven't done enough this week.
On that note, I think we need a break this week. I need to wind down. I am
Yeah.
like desperately in need of like a nap. You know, I just want to watch like Ice Age or some movie that is just going to give me a little bit of positivity and a little bit of laughter, but isn't going to like wipe me out, you know?
You know that scene in Ice Age where they go down all the ice slides and the baby's like, wee,
Yeah.
little caveman baby?
Yeah.
That's my Roman Empire. I reckon I think about that once a week. Minimum.
There are so many guys right now that are probably in the same boat. You're not like the Roman thinker. You're just a Ice Age thinker.
And it's like, how does Manny, the mammoth, fit on the slides? And it's
I
like,
know.
why is there a bigger slide for him? And it's also, why is there this intricate slide system? Oh, our camera's gone off. Hang on, we must attend to difficulties. All right, we're back.
We're back.
Sorry, our camera died and we don't know why.
We have no idea what happened. We literally had to change the entire camera.
That's what happens when Reese leaves and we're left to our own devices. We're like, Reese!
Where's my camera working?
The camera's off and Megan, I don't know what to do.
And now we can't film our podcast.
Dude, why do kids talk like that when they're in trouble? And then, but I swear, like, no, I didn't do it. And then she fell, and like, and
Because it's a combination, Luke, of it's crying,
hyperventilating and crying.
panicking because they cannot express their words. Yeah. But it is also what I do. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've just got a deeper voice now. My balls have dropped.
Well done.
Thank you.
Meg went through puberty.
Grew them myself. Now, Luke, you were talking about the intricate.
Yeah.
I can't even say the intricate slide system.
I was talking about the
Ice
intricate
Age.
slide system in Ice Age, which is a terrible time for the podcast to cut out because I feel like we just really captivated the listeners there.
Oh God,
They were like, "Tell me more about the 2002 film Ice Age." Was it 2002? That was a guess.
I think it actually was, or maybe 2004.
It was similar time to Shrek. That's all I remember. They were similar years.
Yeah, they would have been. All right, now Luke, this weekend,
Just another thing on. You know what else I think about a lot?
Oh,
The scrat, a little nut thing.
is it called Scrat?
The squirrel from Ice Age that always is chasing his nut.
Is it Scrat?
Yeah, he's called Scrat.
Why did I think that it was different?
What do you think he was called?
I don't know.
Nut squirrel.
No, it's good. No. I knew he had a name. I just didn't think it was Scrat. I thought it was something similar to that, though.
I think it's Scrat.
I think,
Like
maybe.
SCRAT.
R-A-T, yeah. He's got a series on Disney.
Is it just because it's squirrel rat?
Maybe. I don't know.
But that would be SQ.
Yeah.
Like squat.
Squat. Squat's so much funnier.
I don't know why he's called Scrat.
Luke, I think it is best that your brain has a bit of a wind down from thinking all of those beautiful big thoughts that you think all the time.
I mean, technically,
think
my
we
brain
should-
always has a day off. I think it's about time I clocked in. Neck
you're
up,
looking-
I'm rarely clocking in.
So you're looking for a turn up?
No, I want to wind down.
Okay.
I wanna
You're
wind
like, no. I want to keep going.
No,
with
but just in
this.
regards to my brain taking a holiday, I don't remember ever checking it in.
Yeah, I need a wind down on this one. I am fucked.
We're flying back home this weekend from Western Australia, and we've got a lot of stuff to do around the house, and I'd honestly prefer to do that in a relaxed state.
Oh, absolutely.
Please spin the wheel,
All
Meg.
right, I'm spinning. Oh, it's got some sound effects on it as
Oh,
well.
wow.
It's so bad. Oh no. The turn
I
up.
was going to say that noise did not sound promising.
I'm not gonna lie, we already have done this a couple times because obviously like there was so many issues with the camera. Both times we got to wind down. I'm blaming you for this one.
No, we did it once.
Huh?
We only spun the wheel once.
Oh, we've spun it twice. I've got it in my log.
I think
Yeah.
that was last week.
No.
Oh, okay.
We spun it twice. We got 2 wind downs. But
But
that's okay. We are turning up. Boy, have I want to spin the wheel so bad again.
no, we're not wasting our
we
respin on this.
We can't waste it though.
Although we said we get one respin. Yeah, but I feel like we're just saving it for Christmas, aren't we?
Fuck
Because we
no.
said at the
I'm
start
not
of the
saving
year
it for Christmas.
that we get one respin every year.
Dude,
Have we had it yet?
I'm not. No, we haven't had it yet.
Well, it's getting to the end of the year.
No, dude, I'm not spending it on Christmas. So maybe this is the time.
No, but it's not like we have a reason.
I'd spend it on New Year's.
Yeah, we need to. Let's save it.
Yeah, let's save it
We
for
can
New
turn
Year's.
up. That's fine.
I can turn up.
I'll be cranking on the plane.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I might catch up with mates on the weekend.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
You won't.
I've got
You don't have time.
I've got a gig for charity on Sunday because I'm a charitable guy. I'm just always so generous.
He was a charitable boy.
I am so generous with my time
I
that I tell dick jokes. It's like that. It's so funny. I think I took the gig before even realizing it was a charity gig.
Someone was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much, man, for coming for charity," and you're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm like,
what?" And they're like, "Oh, what do you think about the charity?" And you're like, "It's a good one."
It's Movember, so I
it's
know
November.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are you gonna grow a mo?
Between now and Sunday,
Yeah.
dude, no, it's been 27 years, still can't grow one, so I don't think it's gonna come out.
Magically grow one.
No, it'll be fun.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
honestly probably going to do new stuff. And I'm just coming off one of the most hectic bombs I've had in quite some time last night.
It was so funny. Oh, it was so funny.
I had a real Malaysian Airlines one.
To be fair, everyone did.
It crashed and it burned and it was a mystery. Everyone's like, what the fuck happened?
It was something to behold.
And
We haven't had a good bomb in a long time.
Well, no, usually I am good at bombing. Like usually if a joke doesn't go well and if I'm trying new stuff and I'm at a little comedy club and it doesn't land, I ride out that space quite well. I'm good at improv, so I just kind of start talking and I bring the joke back on myself. Or I managed to weasel my way out of a bomb.
Yeah.
Dude. I tried to weasel, and the more I weaseled, the worse it became.
You were the last performer of a 2-hour set, and there was only maybe
12 people there.
12 people in the room.
And they'd been sitting there watching Perth open mic comedy for 2 hours.
Bro, they were depleted. They were like, nothing is going to...
Well, that's not true because the guy like Samuel went on before me. He's a very funny comic from Melbourne, and he did well. So there's really no excuse.
No, that's the thing. The stuff that he did usually has a room erupting,
That's
right?
true.
He was getting polite chuckles. It was ridiculous.
I also think, and he brought it up afterwards, like I walked off and I guess on stage that I was just kind of like acknowledging like, this is weird. I'm eating shit. Like I'm saying this into the microphone. And then I get off and the other comedian's like, dude, that was great. And I was like, what? That was the hardest I've bombed all year. And then he was just like, yeah, man, I think you need to get back to doing open mics and remember what that's like. And I was like, you are correct. I have gotten a little...
Too comfortable.
No, I tried on my boots and they didn't fit. I got
did
too
not.
bloody big for them.
You did get too bloody big for your booties. And boy, was it hilarious for me.
Oh, man.
So good. So you didn't even... The last joke, you just bailed a quarter of the way in and you just said the premise of the rest of the joke and was like, anyway, bye.
No, I'd stuffed it up.
Yeah.
I stuffed it up to the point where I couldn't recover. And then I went, oh, I've stuffed up that joke. And that wasn't even a new bit. That was a bit I've been doing this whole tour.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen my show, I've talked about this every night. And I did the joke wrong because it was one of those ones where you're eating shit so hard that you start to think about how can I stop this rather than what you're saying. But I went on and I tried 8 minutes of brand new material in a row, which is arguably the dumbest thing anyone could ever do. Some of it worked.
Yeah, no. Some of it actually was really good. I reckon all of it was very promising.
At one point I pointed to a guy who I think had come because he saw me on the lineup and he was like a fan, and I was like, oh man, you have not even moved your face once. And the guy was like, oh dude, the guy in the crowd was like, no, Luke, I legitimately love you. And I was like, no, brother, add a D on that. Yeah. Loved. Past tense now, mate. This has been something that I don't think any fan could recover from.
So brutal.
Like if I saw one of my favorite comedians in that capacity, I'd be like, I don't think I like him anymore.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Anyway.
Very, very funny.
You have a game and I want to play it.
I do have a game. I have been... I can't even think about my brain right now. I'm so tired.
You can't even think about your brain.
I was about to say I've been executing my mind. That is not it at all. I was meant to say I've been educating myself and learning, but for some reason my brain said nothing. It was like, no, not going to do that today. Okay, I would love to play a game.
And just that little like spiral that Meg had there, that is a great insight into how the gig went last night. I said something wrong and then I would spiral again.
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am fucking trudging through this podcast right now because there's some really good stuff. I'm just so fucking tired. So
it's okay.
Bear with me.
We're all tired. It's getting to that point. Halloween's over. Kmart's already doing Christmas. Yeah. It's getting to the end. It's the danger end of the year. It
is. Yeah. My brain has already got a Christmas tree up in it. It's ready to take a holiday. All right. So I was looking at a list of inventions the other day. And these inventions were quite literally the dumbest things I've ever fucking seen. And I was like, there's no way that these exist. And then I started just thinking of things and looking them up to see if they were invented. And so I want you to guess if you think these inventions are real or not.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very simple game.
Very simple.
Guess the invention.
It is real. Guess the invention.
Hang on. So have you made up some that aren't real?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Metal detector sandals.
Metal detector sandals. I mean, if it's not a thing, it should be. and we need to get a trademark on it.
It should be.
Yes, because do you know how dorky those dudes look at the beach? It's always dudes, by the way. And I know I don't like to generalize, and that's a sexist statement, but it's only creepy old men looking for metal at the beach.
It's true.
Have you ever seen like
a hot woman
in her mid-30s just going beep 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 beep, and then
but maybe
digging up a can of Coke?
Maybe I should start, brother.
And most of them have beards.
Yeah.
I say yes, it is a real invention because I think that's practical and kind of, it'd be annoying. Do you have the ability to turn them off and on?
Yes.
It's a real invention.
It is a real invention. And they have a photo of it. Go around to the YouTube video if you want to see photos of these.
They don't look that ridiculous. Like if you're walking down the street, you wouldn't realize that guy's wearing metal detectors on his feet. They just look like dorky dad thongs.
Well, when it first popped up, I thought that was like a prison tag. Like, house arrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like you've broken parole.
It has so the metal detector part gets strapped to your leg and the shoes are like the beep, beep, beep.
Now, my question with this, though,
I remember as a kid, before I knew what a metal detector was, I thought there were a bunch of old men at the beach just walking around with whippersnippers.
What? They were just getting the sand.
No, because
I was like, she wasn't cut up enough.
And I was like, why just turn them on? And I was like, why are they always listening to music? It's because they've got their headphones on. Because I think there was a point in my life as a kid where I did know what a whippersnipper was because Dad would use it as home.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Dad was not a metal detector guy. Thank the Lord.
You just thought there was a bunch of like dementia-ridden lads out there. Like they've just given them whippersnippers just for fun.
They're looking for grass on the beach or seaweed to just chop up.
Anything to chop. Yeah. My question with these is, so it's like a sandal and then it's got like the metal detector part, you strap it to your leg. And so the sandals are like obviously the things that will the issue with these would be, what if you got them wet? You're at the beach. They're not waterproof. So like you're at, one of the wettest places.
I guess just walk on the sand.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I just...
Yeah, you're welcome. I solved that one pretty quick.
Yeah, solved that one real quick.
Just don't go in the water.
You just don't go, okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, I'm an inventor. All right. These ones are okay.
Next one.
Right, let's go these. Air sticks. You're
going to have to describe what an air stick is.
Air stick.
Because it's like an air guitar.
What do you think it is?
I'm picturing air drumsticks.
No.
Like instead of playing air guitar, you play the air sticks. And it's like in the car when you put on Blink-182 and I just pretend I'm Travis Barker. Because I'm always...
They're not an invention, they're just invisible.
Yeah, but I've got a pair. I play the air sticks. I travel around with them.
Is that what you think they are?
I bring them on tour. Air sticks. Okay, no. I know what it is.
Okay,
is it some dumb thing where people are is it like what's the movie where the guy sells oxygen? What's that movie we watched, the kids movie? The Lorax.
Oh, the Lorax.
Is it like in the Lorax where
it just sells
it's like a stick of like pure oxygen and you can
No.
Okay, I don't know what an air stick is.
No, an air stick it's an AirPod and then it's got a chopstick attached to it so that you can take them out and then you've got something.
So it's headphones with a chopstick attachment.
Yeah, and then you can take them out and you can use them to eat your ramen.
Never, and I mean ever, has anyone said the phrase, oh God, I'd love a detachable chopstick on these headphones. There's just no chance.
So do you think it's fake or do you think it's real?
I have so little...
Did I make it up or...?
I have so little respect in society that I think it's real. I think some idiot has made an air stick. Did you make that up?
No.
Is it real?
There's a photo of it.
Oh my God.
It's an AirPod with a chopstick on the end of it.
Yeah, but like we had Chinese food the other night and I was offended. They saw me walk in and no one passed me a fork. And I was like, okay, well, you're not, understanding my culture. But that's fine. I'm on foreign territory there. So I didn't complain. I tried to eat with the chopstick and it's just put a fork attached to a headphone.
Yeah, dude. It's...
Air fork.
What? That's not... You were like, just change the...
Chopsticks, I understand the original and why they exist because back in like, are they a Chinese invention or are they Japanese? I don't know.
I don't know
Whatever
about that one.
country they originated from, it would have come out of practicality from wood is like an easy thing to make. And it's like easy to, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just like an easy thing. And also the portion control thing.
Yeah, I like it because it stops me eating too fast.
Well, that's, I think, is the other purpose of it.
Oh, cool. I
It's
didn't
the,
know
like,
that.
Well, there you have that 20-minute window.
Yeah.
And then if you eat slower, then, yeah.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Self-cleaning underwear.
Ooh. I could use that. I reckon you've made it up, though. Because how would that even work?
I thought I made it up. This was one of the ones where I did make it up.
And then you Googled it.
And then I was like, oh, no, I feel like there might be something like that. Now, I was thinking like self-cleaning, like surely there's nothing going to be that hectic, right?
How did you even think of this? Did you like see a skid mark?
I was just like thinking, practically what could I use? And I was like, I guess self-cleaning underwear would be awesome.
So you never have to take them off?
Well, okay, so I was partially right. They've only...
that would get branded as gamer underwear so quick.
So they are. They literally are. They literally are. Dude, what? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So you never have to leave your chair.
No, well, so it's like supposed to be like you can wear them. I think it's like for up to 30 days or something, which is like the absolute longest you can wear them. But it has like a regulating thing in it where it's like makes it smell nice. You're obviously still kind of in your juices, but it like helps to fight like the bacteria and stuff.
In your juices?
Like, yeah, in your juices.
What are you talking about?
Well, I get juices coming out of me.
Oh.
As a woman, we get a lot of juice coming out.
You just leak.
Yeah, we're constantly leaking.
Get a plumber in.
No, that's a tampon, and we don't want to put that in all the time.
No. That's I meant
that's the plumber, my guy. They plug it up.
Sure, that's a plug.
Yeah.
I meant like...
Stop the taps from flowing?
Yeah, like...
Brother, that's a hysterectomy.
Right.
Yeah. You don't want that shit.
I don't know. You can't...
I'll be dry than the Sahara Desert down there.
Okay. Just can't screw up a valve.
No, it's good because it's self-cleaning. My own body is self-cleaning.
Why do you need self-cleaning underwear if you've got a self-cleaning pussy?
Well, because obviously the self-cleaning pussy is expelling the grossness because it's cleaning. And so it gets it out. And then the underwear catches that shit, goes, bacteria up, like eats it all up so that you can keep wearing it.
Yeah.
Also makes it
it's like
nice.
if you put...
it looked terrible though.
It's like if you put your rubbish in the bin, you still need someone to take it to the tip.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely for men as well, from what I saw.
And
it wasn't
how does
a
it
woman's
self-clean?
thing. So that's the thing. It's definitely for men, and it's more like the bacteria that you get from like sweat and stuff. It can like combat that. And then it also has like an air freshener going in there.
I just, for some reason, I just pictured like a little Roomba on your ass. Like if you just...
Like you're just sitting there. And
lay a shit in your pants and then you just hear like someone's pants just go...
And then it gets clogged. It's like... boom.
And you know when the Roomba like gets scared of the cat? Like if like your dick's like flopping weird or like your balls are hanging low, it just goes...
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, I was like, there's it was for gamers as well. They said for hiking, but I was like, no, they were also doing it for gamers.
For dudes so they can play OG Fortnite with their original squads for 24 hours, which I'm still yet to play. I'm devastated.
Sure,
I've been living vicariously through... I've been watching Laserbeam playing on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to play OG Fortnite despite having no nostalgia connection because I only started playing Fortnite about a year and a half ago.
God, it is insane that my nephew has the exact same thought pattern as you.
Yeah. He doesn't even know about original Fortnite, but he's like, I want to be a part of it.
He just wants to be Laserbeam, dude.
I mean, I don't want to be Laserbeam.
You would like to do the stuff that he does.
I mean, his life is awesome.
Okay, hold on. Be honest. If you could switch lives, right?
Tom DeLonge.
Okay, never mind. that's
No. I would want to be Mark Hoppus.
Yes.
Minus the having cancer thing. That sucked. for him.
True.
But he got through it now.
He did
but
get
I meant
through
like,
it.
no, if I could, as in switch lives, like if I could be me now, Luke Kidgel, but I switch places with anyone,
Yeah.
I would rather, because then I get to be on stage every night. And I used to play bass in a band, so I've already got that down pat.
The singing, I mean, a lot of people like just singing from the last video. So,
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
But anyway, just before, I would love to
Sorry,
get into
sorry,
that.
sorry,
But
yeah.
I would love to play alongside Tom DeLonge every night and watch that man work.
Oh, for sure.
What about you? Trade places with
If
anyone?
I could trade places with anyone,
It's me, isn't it?
actually, yeah.
What?
If I had your brain, though, if I had your brain for like the comedy aspect,
What do you
I would
mean?
100% choose switch places.
No, your brain's big and beautiful.
No, I would have loved to be on. I would love to have the confidence to go on stage like you do and do shows. And
You're like, I
and
saw
like
you eat shit in
do-
front of 12 people last night.
Yes, I would. I want to be able to do that, but like it's
I've
so
seen you
scary.
bomb before.
I know. I've done that part, but I want to be able to do the good part as well.
Yeah, but that just takes.
I feel like I've only ever bombed. Like
No, but that's just because that's everyone at the start.
I know, but that's why I would trade places. I reckon with you.
It's not. I know. Trust me. I'm not. People. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't know.
definitely want to be on
I
stage every
truly
night.
sometimes have massive imposter syndrome in the sense that I'm like, anyone could do this, dude. I literally just think about like what's funny.
That is no. That's the thing. Like I have a lot of thoughts that are funny
Yeah.
that I feel like would actually do pretty okay on
You
stage.
just got to do them a bunch.
But that's the issue.
And
It's
tweak
it's the me getting on stage part and doing it. And for some reason, like performing, I can like as in like singing and stuff, easy piece of cake getting on a
Because you're a
stage.
good singer.
Yes.
Yes, that's how I feel about singing. That's
Terrible
how
at yes. I'm so bad at comedy though. Like I just
you're not bad.
yeah. If we could trade places though, I would. I love merchandise.
I know. I can
love
already
it.
see the comments. It's like, oh my god, Meg, blah blah. Blah. You'd be. I see it. Like, get her on stage. And girls come up to me after every show and go, "Get Meg on stage. She's way better than you."
They really think that
Oh, dude, they have
a
no idea.
podcast is like, bruh, no, that is not how that works.
Absolutely not. But
No.
I think you
But-
could do it, and I think you could be good at it.
Look, maybe one day, but
I just don't. I honestly just
terrifying.
think like, I don't know. Like, I look back at it now. Like, I'm glad I was shit when I was like 18 to 21 because I
100%.
truly don't think it's worth anyone's time pursuing that as an adult. It's
I
like
know,
it's
that's the hardest
sad
part.
to like just gotta. It's cool. By the way, I've never stopped anyone from trying.
No.
And to
No matter
achieve
how
your
old you
dreams.
are, yeah.
At any age,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, there must be that gut feeling they have when they're going home and going, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, like bro, I'm 24.
But you're still super young.
Yeah.
If I was starting now, I don't know if I'd have the confidence to be shit till I'm 30. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, oh, I've got to do something else. The pressure of life comes in to
For
play.
sure. For sure. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, another one?
no, my singing last week. Let's talk about it.
Oh, singing last week.
I've been thinking a lot about people's comments. So,
Yeah.
no, it's
Are
2
you
weeks
actually
ago.
going to start singing? Bro, what?
No. So if you didn't see, I tried to earnestly sing without laughing because that's like my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to joke sing. It's easy to go, oh my God, look at Mac Bag with another episode. Yeah, yeah.
That was good. I might actually put that at the beginning of every single episode now.
Oh, damn, I wish I'd have tried harder.
No.
I think I said your
So
name
good.
wrong. I think I said Mac. Looking Mac.
That's fine. My name can be Beck.
But that's easy.
Yeah.
And then we like for real sung the song Hallelujah, famously from Shrek and also famously from being famous as a
Famously
song.
for being an amazing
But
song, but yeah.
let's be honest, most people listening to this probably not from Shrek, including me. And I wasn't good. And people were commenting like, man, you're not even that bad. Like with some training, you could actually be good at this.
You can hold a tune.
Oh my God.
You'd be surprised how many people are so like tone deaf that they literally sound like a dying cat.
That's because I listen and consume a lot of music, I think.
Yeah, it is. Also, you played an instrument. That makes a massive difference.
Oh no, bass. I was not good at music. I'm just going to like No, it wasn't my strength, and I'm glad that I moved on from that chapter of my
You're
life.
glad that you went into comedy?
I was the guy who organized the gigs.
Yeah.
And I would
You were
talk.
the manager?
I would talk between the songs and try and make the crowd laugh, and I hadn't even had the thought at the time to do stand up.
Yeah.
I was like used to try and crack gags, not because for any reason other than to like be a show off. And then
Didn't the guys used to get angry at you on stage because you were just like joking on
no,
stage?
because Callum couldn't admit that I was funnier than him.
That's so funny. What?
No, that's probably not it.
No, that's not it. That's
No.
not it at all. But yeah,
I definitely probably wasn't funnier than
he
him.
was
either.
probably just like he was taking it more seriously.
I was thinking I was just incessantly annoying, and I told the crowd I was like, it wasn't like I was cracking jokes. I was just like the only one acknowledging the space. Like we would be at a battle of the bands competition, you know, and there'd be like 15 people there. Most of them would stay like mum and dad and shit.
Yeah.
And it's one of those ones where you finish a song and then the room's like, woo! Like
Slow
3
clap.
people just, you know,
Yeah.
right? So I would walk up to the microphone and go, yeah, Faulkner, how we doing? Raise the roof. Like I was just the kind of guy like acknowledging that
shut
this
the
is
fuck up,
lame
Luke.
and that there's no one here. But then the other bandmates were just like, hey man, like, come on, we're like trying to be professional. And you're like,
There's
dude,
4 people here.
there's 4 people here.
And 2 of them is my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Like,
And the other 2 is your mum and dad. It's like- anyway.
this is, dude, we're in our living room right now. Like, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
this has turned into more so a guess the invention because I realized the next one that I'm about to say, in my head, it was good. It was like, okay.
So now I know it's made up.
No. Well, you don't. Rear gear. So I saw...
This also could be another name for the Roomba for your asshole. Rear gear.
Rear gear. What do you think it is?
I think it's some form of, without being crass, because obviously I could say, it obviously could be a name for a butt plug, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with the more mature response and say I think it's some kind of thing for your car. Like some kind of tow bar, add-on, attachment, rear gear.
It is not for
Is
a
it
car.
for a human?
It is not for a
It's
human.
not for a butt.
It is for a butt.
It was for a dog.
It's for a dog. And it's an air freshener that you hang on their tail. And when they go like to poop, it like comes out of the way, but then it like goes back to their butt.
How does it know when the dog's pooping?
No, it's on a string. So when the dog like goes to like do its doo-doo.
Oh, it cocks up its leg.
No, when it goes to shit.
Mm.
Because they kind of do like a little squat movement
Right.
when they do it. And so it's supposed to go out the way. Logistically, I can't see how it moves out the way. It just looks like they're going to shit on it.
Maybe it has some contraption when that asshole dilates, it moves.
It's literally just an air freshener that they
Strap
hooked
on a
around.
dog,
They
yeah.
strap on a dog's butt.
And it's called rear gear.
It's called rear gear.
That's good.
Yeah. And look, this one I had to throw in because they're so funny. So it's not real yet, but it's in manufacturing. So they're trying to like create it. A plant car. They're trying to build an entire car from 2 seeds. So they have
What?
one seed.
They're trying to grow a car.
They're trying to grow a car. So they have one seed, which is for the exterior of the car, and another seed, which is for the interior of the car. And it's like you can, once you're done using the car, it'll just.
Hang on, but is it wood?
No, it's made out of like
What are you talking about?
plant
a seed?
matter. Yeah, they have 2 seeds. Hold on, let me look up the thing.
What are you talking about?
So there's this plant car that they're
No, but you can't, I know it's fun. Trust me. It's fun to say shit. I know more than anyone how much it's fun to just, but you can't just have a plant car.
Yeah, they're trying to build
Look,
it.
I would think you can make a car out of existing plants, or at least something that resembles a car, but you can't grow a car. And then it's like, you can't water it. And then it's like, oh, it's a little Hot Wheels car. And then it grows even bigger. You're like, oh, it's like a big of a... Is that what it is?
Yeah,
and
no,
then
it's
you
a
water it again, put it out in the sun, then it becomes like a remote control car.
Photosynthetic concept car. Powered... Oh, maybe that's powered by plants. I don't think that's the right
A plant
one.
car, I'm imagining, is what like the Flintstones use.
Yeah, I don't think this one's the right one. This one's entirely... Oh, no. This one uses the energy from the plants to do it. God, I wish I got the website up.
For video people, I was just checking how much recording time we had left.
Anyway, it was... why can't I find the thing now? Oh, gosh darn it.
Oh, mate. I've been...
But yeah, they want to... So the way that they did it was, I think... I'm kind of picturing like almost like a chia thing, but that would be lots of different seeds. They were just like, oh, they have the shape of the car, and you plant the seed in the car, and then it like grows as the shape.
How long does it take?
Well, it's a prototype, so I don't think they've ever managed to do it. It's a concept.
I think we need to cure cancer and stuff before we start rolling out plant cars. It just doesn't feel like a priority. Let's do electric cars well.
Yeah, I know.
Let's make Teslas go for a bit longer than they go.
Because that one energy a little bit more cheap.
That Polestar we had in the UK was a disaster.
Dude,
we couldn't drive for more than 3 hours without charging it. Fuck plant cars. Let's just do cars for now because we haven't nailed that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I'm saying we have. Like, I'm not trying. Someone else do it, and I'll reap the rewards. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to contribute. I do silly jokes and do podcasting.
Yeah. You know who else is silly? Fucking old people, man. Back in the day...
I saw an old person doing something silly yesterday.
Dude, so I looked on this like historical site because I wanted to see some old inventions. You know, they've got the weird ones. Like they've got the the mechanical fork that like they try to like feed yourself with, and like they've got a bunch of stuff like that. Like the donut dipper, where you put the donut on the thing and you just spin it and it dips it for you.
Who cares? Just dip it yourself.
Yeah, just dip it yourself. This one was fucking wild. A dog restraining device. So before they came up with the concept of a leash, like a leash, which is just a piece of rope tied around the dog, this was what they fucking had. Dude, it looks like it's
It's just a robotic arm around the torso of the... You know what it is? It's like a... Oh... The only way I can describe it is, have you ever seen like the show Wipeout, where they're going past the wall and then the fist, the boxing glove comes out and punches people in the face? And it has that mechanical arm?
That is it.
It's a mechanical arm that's just strapped around a dog. It's just a metal leash.
It's a metal leash, but it's not even wrapped the full way around. She's like, she's got two hands on the thing. She's clamping it down. How did they not come up with a leash? They have the thing. They have the dog tag. They're ready for a leash. And they were like, no, let's do a restraining dog.
Women couldn't vote. People weren't intelligent back then.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's not look at it like old things and go, they're idiots.
Yeah, you're correct. I know. Yeah. I know. So bad.
What a shock that humans always have been and still are and always will be morons.
Yeah.
And destroy the planet that we inhabit together.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we're so good at, is just wrecking everything.
Oh, just destroying everything and making dumb products. You know what?
Dude, that super pit made me sad in Kalgoorlie.
Yeah, I mean the super pits. That is sad though. That's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally them destroying the earth.
Oh man, the welcome to country they had at the lookout next to the super pit. So I'm looking at the biggest dirt hole with mining trucks going in and out of it that I've ever seen. It's one of the biggest ones in the world, apparently.
Digging so deep.
And definitely like one of the biggest ones in Australia.
Yeah.
And then they have the nerve to whack a sign up that says, "We pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land, past, present, and emerging."
Yeah.
Which, if you're an international person, is like a gesture to pay respects for the indigenous population of Australia, right?
Yeah.
Which is, and in some capacities, I don't know, people have different opinions on welcome to country. In that particular instance, I can confidently say the emptiest of all gestures.
Insane.
And the American guys so when I was opening for Trevor Wallace last week, they couldn't believe it. They were like, "Hey man, like we want to talk to you about this." And they just never seen that before.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you have anything over there that acknowledges like, you know, the Indian Americans that live there?" And they were like, "I mean, it's America." They're like, "Fuck everyone" is our policy.
Literally.
So he's like...
They are the most fucked up though.
Sure.
So.
But he's like, "I guess it's cool that you're trying," but that's the first thought they had as outsiders that had never seen it before. They were like, "Oh, when we got on the plane," they were like, said, "Oh, we'd like to, pay our respects," and he's like, "If they really care, wouldn't you all leave and you get rid of the tarmac and give the land back?" I was like, "Yes."
Yes, that's like taking from someone, like stealing someone's wallet.
Yeah.
And then being like, "Oh, we pay our respects," and the guy's like, "Give me back my wallet."
And then
and they're like, "No, but I'm saying words," and he's like, "I don't care that you've got my wallet. Like,
yeah.
give me back my wallet." And you're like, "Oh, no, but we'll mention it in the speech."
Well, yeah, he tried to do a bit about it, and it was just funny hearing like an outsider's perspective on us, and especially because of a strange time, like just after the referendum result as well. And he was like, "Oh man, I was surprised how weird the crowd got about it," because he tried to do a bit about it. This is Cole, who was opening for Trevor, from LA, and his bit was funny, and he's like, I thought it was good, and then he's like, "Oh, you should do the bit when I go," and I was like, "Dude, I can't do that bit."
No.
I'm like, "You can only get away with that bit because you have an accent."
Yeah.
It's like, if I did that
you
bit,
are from another place, sir.
But he was like, he had the same kind of analogy. He was like, that's like fucking someone's wife and then going, "Oh man, it's cool. I'm just fucking your wife. So I'd just like to pay her my respects, but I will be entering her pussy repeatedly." And then
the guy's like, "Stop fucking my wife." And he's like, no, didn't you just
No,
hear
I
what
already
said?
told you
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I said the speech and everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's enough.
And he went on stage and he did the bit on stage, and people got super weird about it. But I was like, that's funny.
That's funny.
I think
That
it's a
is
good bit.
so funny.
And he was like, "Oh, I ran it past an Indigenous person as well, and they thought it was a good bit." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's 2 words, white guilt."
Yes.
That's why the crowd felt weird.
Yes, absolutely white guilt. Yes.
Anyway, did you even have
What
any
was it?
inventions that you made up?
No. You know why? I tried to think of them. 3 of them.
Why did we play that game?
Bro, 3 of them were on the list. 3 of them were on the list. And I was like, okay, surely this doesn't
So
exist.
you couldn't think of something that hasn't already been
I
made?
could not think of one thing that hasn't already been invented.
Ooh. What about edible edible
As soon as you say edible, it can be eaten.
lighter?
It's cake. What do you mean? There's a whole YouTube channel on it.
No, an edible like lighter, like edible
That works.
liquid. Yeah, so you can eat the lighter fluid.
Oh, you just want to eat lighter fluid? You fucking.
Edible kerosene.
You could probably not kerosene, but it would be.
Edible
I reckon you could
bleach.
do it. You could do it with like cooking oil.
Yeah.
I reckon they could create it. Edible bleach.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of an idea that would have never been made.
I was thinking a shoe bowl. That was another one that I had, where
Yeah.
you can take, if you say, you've got cereal and you got milk, but you got no bowl, but you're wearing shoes, you can just take them off and it turns into a bowl. Shoe bowl, and it's already been done.
Wait, that had been done.
Fucking done. It's already been done.
What about a Luke and Meg podcast episode where we don't do a 45-minute tangent that then goes back to the original game that we'll play? Because that's never been done.
That's never been done. That's a one of a kind. All right.
We have 8 minutes left of video record left.
Yes, we do.
But I have so much stuff to discuss.
Okay, go. Just start it.
I want to talk about the titties we saw in Broome.
We did see titties in Broome. We went to a wet t-shirt competition.
Dude, Broome is like still living in the early 90s. It's everywhere north of a certain point. The 3 places that I've still seen doing this type of behaviour and events, Cairns, Darwin and Broome.
Yep.
Only up north in Australia is, and I guess it's also due to the weather. It's better weather for nipples being exposed.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to get chilly nips, are you?
No, it was
No.
way more hectic than I thought it would be.
It was intense. There were 2 heats involved, $750 prize. And
by the way, a lot of hype. Like when we arrived in Broome, I got so many DMs. People like, dude, you have to go to the Rowie on a Thursday. We're t-shirt competition. You need to appreciate our culture.
Yeah.
And like, by the way, this is not from dudes as well. It wasn't like horny dudes. It was like
No,
mostly
everyone.
girls messaging me being like, you have to come.
It was the busiest night.
It's so much fun.
Busier than a Saturday night.
It was packed, and
It was very funny.
this is the weird part is, so we got stuck talking to this. Not stuck, sorry.
Not stuck. We
very
met.
happy. We met.
Yeah.
We were. I don't know why I said that. I meant to say like we ended up talking to this couple, and the girl. They were so lovely. The girl was the reigning champ from the week before, and she was like, I'm not entering this week. I guess it's charity work.
No,
for
you're
the
not
girls.
allowed to. Yeah.
Once you win, you can't enter anymore.
Yeah.
You're done forever.
Yeah. Well,
What?
you can't like repeat. Yeah. They take down your name and stuff and your details so they know which girls
Really?
have done it. Yeah. It's a lot of cash.
Yeah, but like if you got good tits, and you want to get them out.
Yeah, but if you got really good titties, then you're just going to keep wiping out the competition, aren't you? Got to give the other nips a shot.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was really fun. We met this couple.
Yeah, and they were talking to us, and the guy was like, it started, like, all right, everyone gather over, and there's like a stage and stuff, and then the crowd started to like move towards stage, and I was happy to hover at the back, and the guy's like, mate, no, come in. He goes, it's your first time at Broome, right? I was like, yeah. He goes, you need to get front and center. You need to appreciate this properly. And I was very hesitant because I was like, oh man, this is weird. I don't want to be like, because I've already got recognized a bunch at this bar.
Yeah.
A bunch of people have already got photos with me. In my head, everyone's going to like look at me just running to the front. Meg has no problem with it. Meg was pushing people out the way.
Yeah, I had my elbows out. I'm running through the crowd like, move, bitch, and just like getting to the front. I wanted full titty action.
I didn't want people to see me rushing the stage. Like, is that Luke Kidgel running towards the, as soon as he got to all those tits on stage, he's just running down. So I was a bit like, oh, no, this is weird. And then he dragged me in. So now I'm front and center. We both are.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, full action.
And we thought it was going to be, we've seen one before in Darwin, and it was like people with like Bunnings pesticide plastic pump.
Anyway, so
things.
yeah, it was girls from the audience would just come up and they were wearing white already. They had like lingerie on usually. So it was pretty tame, but it was like a fun one. And yeah, the pesticide spray guys were just pumping them.
Dude, this was next level.
Yeah, it was insane. The girls each were given the same T-shirt to keep them on the same playing field. And there was no bra underneath.
And I thought it would go nothing more than that. When you see wet T-shirt competition, maybe it's just my innocent mind. I think, that's a bunch of consenting grown adults having a bit of fun in a hot climate on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
What it was a bunch of consenting adults watching a amateur but somewhat professional strip show.
Yep.
In a hot climate.
Yes, absolutely. And boy, was it entertaining.
Those singlets that they gave them, those little crop tops, they were merely an entree. They were a prop to be thrown off.
It was like those tops disintegrated. Soon as the jugs of water were poured over those titties, it was like they were wearing fairy floss.
I didn't know which jugs to look at. The ones of water or,
The ones the guys were picking up from the ground. And
there was 3 girls on stage at any time. So there was already 6 jugs mixed with the jugs being poured on them.
yeah.
I reckon there was 14 jugs on the stage.
Dude, hilarious though. At the end, like they're doing the final heat, it's the one for the win, right? So all of these guys pouring jug on, and then like I don't even know where this guy, just all of a sudden, man brings a fucking bin of water on the stage and dumps it over this girl's head.
It was, I would say, it was bigger than a bucket.
It was a bin.
Yeah.
It was a black bin. It was one of those like ribbed black bins. And he just got, I don't know.
Showered the girl all over the stage. But we're talking like, maybe it's weird to describe, but bizarre. And by the way, no phones or anything.
No, so no phones were allowed. There were like quite a long list of like rules that they had. It was very strict for what they were allowed to do.
So funny. The MC, like the girl hosting it, goes, now, guys, we need to stress this. No phones. Last week, we had the male competition. 40 people did get kicked out. Let's keep that to a minimum. Like
40 dudes going, I want to see Damo's dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it will. I'll have to ask someone. I don't really inquire about that, if what the dude's wet T-shirt competition consisted
Wet shorts? Is it just...
maybe. I don't know if that's against their license. I am that much of a nerd. Everyone else was sitting there going, oh, tits. And I was sitting there like, I wonder if they have a burlesque license. How is this legal? Like, I was looking around going like, this is like at a public bar. We didn't pay entry.
There's
I guess there's also we walked into the pub and like didn't get ID'd.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting. And I'm just standing there like, titties!
Yeah, the Melbourne boy in me was conflicted because I was like, I was like, oh, this is quite misogynistic, putting up a cash prize, giving girls crop tops and then pouring water all over them in a seductive way.
Yeah.
And then the other side of me was like, well, it's 2023, free the nip.
Exactly.
Go girls.
Girl power. It's empowering to let those babies fly, isn't it?
So, a lot of cool moves were busted.
Yeah.
And, I know I sound like a footy player doing a post-match interview, but full credit to the girls out there. 1 minute left.
Oh, no.
Let me just pause this. Hang on, so we don't lose it. Sorry, we just talked about inventions for 45 minutes.
God damn it. Once we get on a task.
God, we could have been talking about booze for half an hour.
Oh, man, I want to talk those titties. That's okay. So, guys, we are turning up this weekend.
Begrudgingly
turning up. That's okay. Let's get on it. Woohoo! Get pumped, excited. We hope you have a great weekend, and we thank you for joining us.
And just thank you so much for the positivity on my voice.
Yeah, Luke needed that confidence booster.
And no thank you to the Airbnb for the positivity on the wall.
Yeah, well, I say thank you because it makes me happy looking at a Staffy's face smiling.
Again,
So,
it feels like another weird empty gesture.
dude, I reckon if we did like a one of those psycho tests on you, I think you might come up as a psycho. Like if someone was like, what do you feel when you see this happy, smiling puppy saying be happy? And you're like, nah, disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like depression.
No, I'm just like, well, I don't need that to be happy. I was happy before I saw it.
You seem it. And you seem it.
That's condescending the way you patted me on the back.
Yeah, buddy. You really seem it. You can probably hear it in the mic. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.